What a moment of happiness for Manchester United. What a moment of happiness for every single Chelsea and Arsenal fan. What a moment of happiness for every Barcelona fan. What a moment of happiness and a moment of sadness for Paris Saint-Germain when AS Monaco defeated Paris Saint-Germain by 1-0. What a moment of sadness for Real Madrid fans. Now Barcelona leads the Spanish La Liga table with a point ahead of Real Madrid, who was leading the Spanish La Liga table. Now Barcelona leads the Spanish La Liga table with a point ahead of Real Madrid. But in the English Premier League match day 13, 2025-2026 English Premier League season, Manchester United ends the unbeaten run at the Selhurst Park by 2-1 after coming from a goal down from the penalty spot in the 36th minute. Who else again made it possible? Joshua Zexi equalizing for Manchester United to make it 1-1 in the 54th minute. And who else again? Mason Mount, the one who took the iconic jersey from Eric Cantona, the one who took the iconic jersey from Cristiano Ronaldo, the one who took the iconic jersey from David Beckham, the one who took the iconic jersey from George Best. Mason Mount scored one of the most spectacular goals in the English Premier League to make it 2-1 for Manchester United. And Manchester United held on the lead till the final embers on the game. Crystal Palace, who is unbeaten in 19 matches since April 16th, Manchester United ended their unbeaten run. Crystal Palace, who is unbeaten in 12 English Premier League games at the Selhurst Park, Manchester United ended their unbeaten run in all competitions. The best moment in the English Premier League 2025-2026 season was the best moment when Joshua Zexi equalized for Manchester United in the second half. When Mason Mount made it 2-1 in the second half. The best moment in the English Premier League when Chelsea held, when they played at the Stamford Bridge and they were held by 1-1 by the Gunners, who are also unbeaten in all competitions. The only club that defeated Arsenal was Liverpool, who also won by 2-0. The best moments in the English Premier League, the best moments. Paul Pogba's return in the French League has brought so many happiness onto the faces of every team in AS Monaco fan. And the best moments in the English Premier League was the return of the butcher, Lisandro Martinez, who came in the second half to turn things around to stabilize the defense for Manchester United. After the long-awaited injury, Lisandro Martinez returns to Manchester United and he made the impossibilities possible and stabilized the back and kept Mateta on hold and made sure Mateta doesn't cross the line and made sure Mateta, who scored the first goal for Crystal Palace, couldn't get the chance to score any other goal, couldn't get the chance to cross the back line. And he made the impossibilities possible for Manchester United to have a firm grip at the back. Every Manchester United fan had smiles on their faces. Every Manchester United fan had so much happiness on their faces. Chelsea scored the first goal, but they were given a red card. They held on to their 1-0 before Arsenal equalizing and then making it 1-1. They still held onto that 1-1 draw till the final minutes of the game. Chelsea did so well to make sure they put Arsenal at bay. And Arsenal also made sure they would do everything possible to make sure at least they pick a point at the Stamford Bridge, and they did. at the biggest moment in the French League was when AS Monaco defeated the league leaders, Paris Saint-Germain, by 1-0 away from home. And Paul Pogba put smiles on the faces of every AS Monaco fan. Paul Pogba did everything possible to make sure AS Monaco fans smile at the end of the 90 minutes. His final pep talk to AS Monaco fans was top-notch. And in the English Premier League, Manchester United did the best moment in the English Premier League when they came from a goal down in the first half from the penalty spot to make sure they had a firm grip of the game in the second half. And Joshua Zexi scored one of the best goals in the English Premier League, one of the most spectacular goals in the English Premier League. Joshua Zexi scored, and he was assisted by Bruno Fernandes, the Portuguese maestro, the football legend, the greatest football, the one who makes the game possible for both national team and for both club and country, for Manchester United and for the Portuguese national team. After moving from the Portuguese club Sporting CP to Manchester United, Bruno Fernandes has been the live wire for Manchester United in every single game. What do you think about Bruno Fernandes' assist to Joshua Zexi and to Mason Mount? When you join the live stream, please kindly tap on the button, tap on the screen, and then like the program that is really going on. Manchester United winning at long last after losing at Old Trafford to Everton. They won at long last. Liverpool, after losing several matches in the English Premier League, in the UEFA Champions League, Liverpool won at long last in the English Premier League. What do you think about the weekend games? Real Madrid also picking a point against Girona. What do you think about the game? Do you think Manchester United has a chance of qualifying to Europe? Do you think Manchester United has 99.9% chance of making it into Europe? What do you think about the weekend game? Liverpool winning at long last. Arsenal picking a point at the Stamford Bridge. AS Monaco losing. And Real Madrid drawing. What do you think about the weekend game? The best moment in the English Premier League was Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Unbeaten run in all competitions since April 16th. Unbeaten run in the English Premier League. 12 English Premier League games at the Selhurst Park. And Manchester United ended their unbeaten run. How did your weekend go? As a Manchester United fan, you will smile. As an Arsenal fan, you will smile because it was a 1-1 draw against the Blues at the Stamford Bridge. If you are a Barcelona fan, you will smile because Barcelona won at home against Alaves by 3-1. And who else did the assist? Lamine Yamal scoring the first goal and equalizing for Barcelona on the 8th minute. Dani Olmo scoring a brace for FC Barcelona. What has the season been so far? If you are a Barcelona fan, if you are a German Bundesliga fan, if you support FC Bayern in the German Bundesliga, if you support Paris Saint-Germain in the French League, if you support Arsenal in the English Premier League, if you support Napoli in the Italian Serie A, or Inter Milan in the Italian Serie A, or AC Milan, or which club do you support? How did your weekend go? In the English Premier League, in the Spanish La Liga, in the German Bundesliga, how did your weekend go? What do you think your season was? What do you think your weekend was? Did you smile or did you cry at the end of your game that you watched? And every Arsenal fan was happy because they are still unbeaten. They now have 3 draws, 1 loss in the English Premier League. The best moment in the English Premier League on match day 13 was Manchester United versus Crystal Palace, whom are unbeaten in all competitions. They ended their unbeaten run. Which of the games did you watch? Which of the games brought smiles onto your face? And everyone was surprised when AS Monaco defeated Paris Saint-Germain by a goal to 0. Everyone was surprised when Manchester United picked the 3 maximum points against Crystal Palace at the Selhurst Park. Everyone was surprised when Arsenal picked a point at the Stamford Bridge. Now 62 draws, 84 wins for Arsenal, and 66 wins for Chelsea against Arsenal in the English Premier League, in the top flight English Premier League. Arsenal has been the best club this season. They are unbeaten in the UEFA Champions League, and they are unbeaten